What's up, YouTube fam? Back at it with another one. Everyday DIY bringing y'all some shit today. So I installed some floorboard lights, some LEDs, and I'm gonna walk y'all through how to install them. I already installed them. I had a video for y'all, but we're not gonna go into all that. But I'm gonna show y'all today how to do it and what you need to do it. So let's get it. All right, what you're gonna need to do this install is you're gonna need a screwdriver of some sort, a flathead of some sort, or something that's flat and it's not gonna bend or break on you. A plastic trim tool to remove the trim and stuff, your bezels and shit. Or me, I'm using the Allen key. I know y'all, why don't you get a trim tool? Because I ain't got all that shit. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it with everyday items that you can probably find around your house or in your car, in somebody else's car. So all you gotta do for the Dodge Chargers anyways, I don't know about other models or how I did mine with the hard wire. I didn't use the little cigarette lighters, that one or the one in my center console. But all you gotta do is, like I said, for starters, get your little flat head or your flat tool. Even the trim popper tool should work in here. You get in that edge right there, you kind of pop it. Mine falls straight off because my tabs is already broke. As you can see, another one just broke out, but it still holds up. On the front half of this shift knob, there's like a little a tab, and get your flat bit or your flat screw. Once again, I'm trying to do all this with one hand, so kind of forgive me. I'll show y'all exactly what I'm talking about when I get it out though. But there's a little tab up here you gotta depress, and your knob and stuff come on off. Hold on, y'all give me a second. Let me get it off for you. Yeah, now that I'm trying to show you, I ain't gonna be able to fucking get it off. So, like I said, just bear with me. There we go. Hope y'all got to see that. But in case y'all didn't get to see that, you see that little tab right in there? Right there. All you gotta do is depress that. There's a little clip inside of there that holds all that stuff together. Sometimes it'll come off. It's like a retainer. Sometimes it'll come off and it'll still be sitting here. All you gotta do is take it off and stick it back down in there. It only goes in there one way. But after you get that, all that good stuff comes out. If y'all got change, anything in here like I do, make sure you take all that out, especially if you still have the plastic, the little rubber mat or plastic mat, whatever you want to call it, because you're going to have to remove it. So hopefully I can get it out. And I can't without spilling it all over the place. Fucking figures. Anyways, take all that out. We'll just leave that. Then you get your fingers. You can stick your fingers down here in these little cracks. Once you get that plastic out, you'll better feel them. There's a little crack right here and a crack right here, or like a little opening. Just get your finger, which, like I said, I only got one hand. We'll get your not your SIM, your plastic trim removal, and you pop it, both ends. It's not pretty. It's not hard to pop it all. Okay, just pretty. You can do it with your fingers, but like I said, I'm using one hand to show y'all this. Lift that up, just a little tab. Y'all see it? Y'all see that little tab in there? I mean that little connector. Lift that up, push down on the tab, release the tab. That'll allow you to lift this up. You can remove the whole thing, but as you can see, it gets caught right in here. Technically, you're supposed to take this whole thing off, but you don't need to do all that. It'll just save you some time. Take your screwdriver. You got 1 screw, 2 screws. Go ahead and remove him. Make sure you be careful when you take them out, so that way you don't drop them, because you'll never get them back if you drop them down in there, unless you got like a magnet. But I mean, it makes it easier if you just be careful. Loosen them with the screwdriver and then take them out the rest of the way with your hand, like so. Then you just kind of give it a little. Oh, I almost forgot, y'all. I'm jumping ahead of myself. You see how that moves over, son? Me, I just take and put my what's name in there. It don't scratch it. It's not even what's name. And give it a little tug. Make sure you give it a little tug. Go to the other side. Do the same thing. Make sure you turn that hook so I can grab it. Which as you can see, it already popped. But be careful, because there's 4 pins. Oh, 4 little pins in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't break them off. And then you just take and lay it to the side. Then you go to doing your screws. Unscrew them. Then just wiggle it, and it pops out. Tilt it up to the side and out the way. As you can see, my wires is already ran. I did the hard wire and tapped them in. Your red is positive. That orange is another positive. And then the black, I don't know if y'all can see that. The black is a negative. I use some T-taps to make it quick and simple. Like I said, you go ahead and tap them in. Make sure your wires just push back in there, tucked in there good. You see the back, it'll snap back in place. Just like so. It'll snap back in place just like so. Take your screws, starting by hand. Both sides. That's like that. Take a screwdriver. They ain't got to be real tight, because it's only plastic just holding it on. Just make sure they not snug, but make sure they hand tight. Just like so. And that's done. Then you take your shifter. Make sure it lines back up. You see that hole? Make sure that lines back up with the top of that your shifter. Make sure you put that end down in first. As you can see, make sure that goes under. Let me screw it back. Let me focus. Make sure that goes under like that. And then y'all gonna have to hold on a second, because I'm gonna have to connect that wire back up. Once you get a hold of that, you grab it so you can plug it back in. As you can see, it clicks back in place. Line your shifter back up, your shifter bezel back up. Push down on it. It clips into place. Take your audio controls and air conditioning and all that stuff. Make sure you stuff it back over top of your CD player. Line it up. Oops. Push it back into place. You might have to put it in at an angle, because that lip for the your little cubby hole. Put it in at an angle. Push that back up. Push it in. It'll snap in place. As you can see, everything's lined up. Take your shift knob. Take your little silver piece and throw it over top. Take your knob. Line it up. Only goes on one way. Push down, as you can hear that click. It's locked in. And then that'll snap back in. As you can see, even though my I got some tabs on that broke, it still holds up pretty good. And make sure I tucked my wires. I tucked my wires up in there, which you can't really see them. You see part of it right there, part of it, but you don't really see no wires. Tuck them in, and then after you get all of that, but before you get to that point, make sure you check all your wires and make sure lights up. But like I said, if you got a Dodge Charger, mine's a 2012. It goes from 12 to 14. I'm pretty sure they're all the same inside from 11 to 18 as far as that, you know, cigarettes and the colors. But man, my positive I used was red, and then the negative, of course, was black. And like I said, after that, hit that button and look at them blue lights, y'all. Nice, ain't it? Nice. It's the same type of install. If you do the one that has the little control, it's the same thing. I did it in my sister-in-law's car. I should have recorded doing that video a couple months back. But that's pretty much it, y'all. If y'all got any questions, comment down in the comment section. Y'all like this video, make sure y'all like. If y'all want to see future updates, make sure y'all subscribe. So what am I saying, y'all? Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. One more time. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Get this content. Peace.